Hey guys, it's Chan and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So glad to have you here today. Today, if you couldn't tell, or if you haven't watched the anime, we're gonna be doing Yoasobi Oshinoko dance tutorial. This will be the long version. I did the TikTok version earlier, like 2 months, a month ago. So you can go check that out. But we will be doing the full song since I finally figured out what the choreo everyone's copying is. Because J-pop usually has a lot of very nice original choreo, but there's usually so many. But yeah, so hopefully you're all stretched, warmed up, and ready to go. I am gonna get out of these shoes because even though y'all know I can dance in heels, I am not gonna teach this dance in heels since most of you are not doing them in heels. So we're gonna change to like sneakers, something. And yeah, so yeah, make sure you stretch, warmed up, and let's begin. Alright, so for the start of the song does start right away. On there, if you've heard the music, you usually hear dun na 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 na. So that dun initiates your first move. So it'll be one, two. And then you take your hands and then you put them next to your head, kind of like if you know K-pop, it's a crown thing, and just go on your head and you tilt your head slightly to the left, and you pop your right leg. So that'll be on one, and then two, three, four. You're gonna go one, two, three. You basically take your right leg, you step out, and then your fingers point towards your face. I think yeah, the right finger, no, the right hand has the right thumb up, left hand has the left thumb down. So it's like this one palm's facing you, this one palm's facing me. That's one, two, three, four. So after you do one, two, three, four, on five, you're gonna take your hands and then they're gonna cover your face like this. To be on five, you'll twirl your hands for six, seven, and then on eight, you're gonna pull the camera to make it wider so that you can see your face. So the sequence of moves after one, two, three, four, five, you bring your hands together, and then the right leg goes to be popping again, as per the usual dance criteria. Be five, six, you twirl your fingers to leave the camera lens. For six, seven, and on eight, you expand it so that your face fits on here. That's the first eight count. So let's do that one more time and then we'll continue. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now from here, next move will be 1. You won't do anything. Actually, let me demonstrate. So the next move will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically, we're here on 8. 1, you won't move since she's not singing. You notice with song, a lot of the moves are on the lyrics. Or mostly all the moves are on the lyrics. It's just like the verses might change things up a little bit. But yeah, we're here on 1, 2, 3. Your arms are gonna go out, 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 and then in they come back to around where they were for 1. So expand, expand, bring it. That's 2, 3, 4. And at the same time, when you do 2, 3, you're gonna hit your right hip out. So you step out and you push your right hip out. So it's gonna be 2, 3, and on 4, you reset by bringing your left hip back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5, 6, you release your hands. And then just slowly go down for 5, 6. And then they get interrupted with 7, 8. Where the 7, 8 move is you put your right hand on your face, and then you take your hip and you bring it from the right to the left. Yeah, right to left. 7, 8. So all together will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and now from here, the 5, 6, 7, 8. The next count will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So nothing too complicated. Hopefully, I do say that a lot in tutorials, but I hope it's not too complicated. You're just gonna shake your hips right, left, right, left. So what did we finish on? So we did 5, 6, 7, 8. You just want to jump out and you'll start with your right hip out right away. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So right, left, right, left. And at the same time, your hands are just by your head in like a loose fist position, and the palms are facing in your head or up this way, like you're making an invisible X this way. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, you jump together with your right hand on top here, and on 6, you bring your hands to make a box. So essentially, your right hand is pointing down now, and your left hand is pointing up. For 5, 6, and then 7, 8, you separate them as you bring them up on you. So you should be making a box around your chest area and your face, but this arm should be close to your face here, and then this other one should be on the other side of your face. And 7, 8, you're just slowly pulling it out. So 7, 8. So all together would be, should do 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, one detail I'll add is on 5, 6, your head's facing down. And on 7, 8, as you bring your finger up and you pull up, your head comes up with the finger. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's one detail I'll add. Then let's go on from there. Okay, so once you get here, the next set of 8 counts would be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so yeah, this has the same case as the first count, or the previous 8 count we just did, one of the first few ones, where 1 we don't do anything, and then on 2, 3, you're gonna flick your right, left. So you're gonna just flick them out, back, back. And at the same time as you're flicking your right out, you step back with your right leg. And then 3, you just flick left arm itself. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. We have our right leg at the back, we scoop it up to the front, and at the same time we also scoop our arms with it, and they land in front of our chest, or our neck area, with the palms facing us. So that'll be 5, 6, and then on 7, 8, you're gonna pretty much blow a kiss. You'll go 7, 8. Or you just open, come down, and at the same time as you're opening, you're just coming down and coming down. So all together, it will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're almost done. Almost done with this section. The next 8 count will be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. I think the hard part is the hands part, so we'll break it down. Right here on 7, 8. On 1, 2, you're just going to jump and look towards the right side, and at the same time what the girl I was following does, just has the arms in front of her face, so like you're excited for something, and your mouth's like, but you want to cover it up over here. So you jump and you're facing directly this way, hands also this way for 1, 2, and then 3, 4. You're gonna kind of open your arms and then place your chin on them, or hover your chin over here. At the same time, you push your butt back here. So be 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, you shoot your arm up, straight up. Be 5, and you pick up your leg. You try to make it as pretty as possible. I am very inflexible, so my leg sometimes is doing its own thing. But pick it up nice and high, and then the right arm is completely straight, and your left hand is palms facing up this way. So it'll be 5, 6, and you just bring your right arm down on 6, and you bring it all the way down. So like there's a stop as you bring it down. 5, 6, and 7, 8. So you don't have to hold it as long as I was explaining that, but you do 6 and 7, 8, you jump out and you reach forward. Na, 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 na. And then you slowly milk the hands to come back. So all together, it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Alright, and then from here, to finish this off, since we're almost done, we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So nothing too hard. You just roll your head right to left for 1, 2, 3, 4. And on 5, 6, 7, 8. I have the habit of turning your body this way. Legs can turn slightly this way, but your body stays straight. But you come down and you put your hands again by your face. Left hand is straight beside you. And you bring yourself up, but you kind of lead in with your hip and coming up that way. So that'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're done with the tiny intro section. So what I want to do right now is let's go over everything with counts. And as per usual, if you want to practice with music, I do have a separate video where I go with slow music then full speed as I add the counts on top. So you can check that out after. You can learn more and then check it out after you've learned all that. But yeah, let's do the counts for this part. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and we're done the first section over here, and now we're gonna move on to the first verse. Alright, so for the first verse, we just ended coming up 5, 6, 7, 8, so we kind of reset back to neutral. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So nothing too complicated. Your feet are just hopping as you turn to the right and then left. And on the first 4 counts, as you turn to the right, you're taking your right hand and just tapping with 2 of your fingers here. Pointer and middle finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, you tap. 3, you open your hand, and then 4, you tap back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on 5, 6, 7, 8, now you're like tapping with palms this way. But then you'd still do the same motion, right? You tap, tap, open, tap. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And at the same time, you're just hopping. So all together will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I realized I forgot something to explain. So as you do 1, 2, when you open your hand, you pick up your left leg here for 3, 4, and then when you bring it back, you close here. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7. We do the same thing, but now with our right leg. 7, and then 8, we bring it down. So all together, it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then from here, next move is pretty easy. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's all moving your hips. So when you land here, you can have your right leg popped so that you know to pop your left leg for this part. But it will go left, right, and then on the left leg is popped on 1, 2, 3, 4. We turn to face the front. Since this whole time we go to the side, then we turn to face the front before we jump out for 5, 6, 7, 8. And then our hips are just moving. And with the upper body, nothing much. Your hands will go by your face. You can tilt your head back. You can have it here. But yeah, for the first one, they go by your face. You do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. They're just still around your face, like below it. You can do this, you can do this. I encourage all of you to just do freestyle. So all together, that count will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now for the next 8 count, we're going to repeat the same hopping we did, but then like the difference is going to look like this. We did 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So hands are just, first one's the same. You tap, tap, open, tap. And then they go around, become an X, and then you just push it out. You can push it out as far as you want. I usually end up extending my arms, but then she does like a cute push where it's just pretty much to where her leg would reach on there. But arms, da, 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 go around and push. And the push is on 7, 8. If we add the feet, you still jump on 1, 2. On 3, when you open, you still pick it up here, but then instead of landing your leg, you kick forward. So it'll be 3, 4. And then this whole time you still hop into 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on 5, that's when you land to turn again. Then we did 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm still cleaning this dance on here. It's a pretty, I don't like hand movements. My fingers sometimes don't work. But 5, 6, on 7, your finger should be an X, and then you should have picked up your right leg. Yeah, and then on 8, you straighten it out as you push out the X. So let's do it one more time. It'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then from there, we have 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here we just get out and we do like a question mark. So we draw the question mark and then we go down and we make the dot. So it's in 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on 5, 6, 7, 8, we jump out. Hands are open again on crown, and then your head's just gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. It doesn't fully finish the rotation. It kind of like stops back here, like almost past center. So hopefully not too bad. But yeah, that's that 8 count. So let's do it one more time and then we'll go on. So we just ended here 7, 8. We'll go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think your hips are doing anything, but as I turn my leg out my head, my hips also follow. Since you can't just be stationary and turn. So yeah, hips technically also go right, left, that way. But yeah, so we just did 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna go 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're out here. I'm gonna show the arms first. Your arm's gonna land with your left in front of the right one, and then you'll twirl it up, and by the end, your right ends up to be in front. That's 1, 2, 3. They should be up here, but then at the same time as they get up here, you'd close them. So it'd be this whole time they're open. They go 2, and then 3. We close, and then they'll go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically, close, they open. So 3 is the only time they close right away, but you'd open on 4, and then 5 you'd close from your pinky finger. So it'll be closing, I forget what this close is called. But 5, and then 6 you open again, and you repeat the same pinky to pointer finger closing. So the hands, to recap before I add the legs, you start with your left down here, rotate, come up. So that's a 1. That's a 1, 2, 3. When they reach 3, they close up here. and then you go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just make sure your hands are even. I'm like wearing a watch over here to just help tell time on here, and then sometimes my hand ends up this way. But then make sure they are like nice cross on top of each other. Yeah, now let's add the legs. So we're here 5, 6, 7, 8. We're just gonna step with the right leg to come back in. And then on 2, we're gonna kick up left leg. And then the motion is basically kick, step, kick, step, kick, step, kick, step. So basically on 2 is the only weird one where the kick doesn't have anything. But then when you step down, that's when your hands close. And then when you kick, that's when they open, step, kick, step. So all together with counts, it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then from here, to just get out of this pose, you're gonna go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So nothing too complicated. Just your hands are up here. They would go into this dog thing. Like if you played with lights and making shadows, this is usually the dog symbol. But then both of them are like that. Just the right one is upright here, and then the left one kind of goes sideways. So you're making this cross here. So I'll go 1 and 2. You bring them to the left, and then to the right, they just pass by your face. This is another one kind of freestyle, so as long as you have this motion, you're good. And at the same time as you're doing that, you step out so that you can, on 1 and 2, you hit your right hip out, and then 3 and 4, you bring it back. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And then 5, 6, you're going to drop your left arm and bring up your right arm here. Still in the same shape here. So that's on 5, 6, and 7, 8. You just go down, up. Alright, so all together, it would be, so we ended here on 8. You go 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So let me actually count you guys in. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then for the next count, what she does is to go 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2. The counts here are weird. It's on the lyrics. So she goes 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. But it's slightly faster. It doesn't land on the and beats. So hopefully with the practice will help. We'll just do 1 and 2, 3 and 4. No, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. The counts are weird, but the practice counts I'll be making should be nice and easy to follow since I'll have the music on there. But the main movement, you'd go forward, step with your left leg forward here, bring it back, so forward, back, and then you reach out and you grab, and at the same time you step out with your right leg, your hips kind of out, and then your shoulders also pushed forward here to create this shape. And then you bring it in. You can pull whichever way you want. This looks cool. It's like a 9, 9, 9, and then you pull it in. So that's 1, 2. This is on 3, 4 for sure. So you have like 2 counts to pull this in. So 3, 4, and then 5, 6. We repeat the same hand movements. The leg this time doesn't move. She just moves it for the first one. So that'll be 5, 6, and then 7, 8. We do the same thing on the other side. So reach up with your left hand and pull in. So this part, I'll do lyrics for now, and then I'll butcher the counts later as I do the counts at the end. But just know, if you have the song is on the 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, on those lyrics, which is in tone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not the right tempo of counts. So hopefully you can bear with me for just that section, hopefully. Some might have some other weird counts, but we'll do that. And then we're almost done the verse. So do 5, 6, 7, 8. To finish off, you'll go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so basically the move is you go 1, 2. The same thing we did for the very first move of the song. So you go, we just ended 9, 9, 9. You'd go 1, 2. Yeah, I think the only thing this one is slightly slower since last time we landed on 1 to have that impact, but this one we're bouncing into it. So it'll be 1, 2, and I will do 3, 4. It's like we're doing the same hands for the first two moves. So 1, 2, first two moves of the song. So 3, 4, you point again at yourself, and then you're gonna go 5, 6. So 5, bring your hands down here, you grab them, and then 6, you pick up your leg as you bring them up here. 5, 6, and then 7, 8, you just turn around. Your legs up here, and 7, 8. Turn around and you're facing the back. And we'll say that's the end of the first verse, and then we'll do pre-chorus, chorus. Whole song's all different, so trying to make it bite-sized so that you don't get confused. I don't think any choreo repeats in the song. Like the second chorus has choreo that repeats, but it's mixed into the new choreo. So I don't consider that repeating choreo. I consider that confusing choreo. Done with the first verse. So let's repeat that 8 count one more time, and then we'll do the whole section with counts. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and then the important thing is as you turn, just keep your hands by your face since you're gonna release them after on the 1. Alright, awesome. So let's do the whole verse with counts, and then we'll move on to the pre-chorus. Yeah, I'll keep the pre-chorus separate from the chorus, so it'll be short sections, but just slowly build up stuff. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, those counts are like with the music, everything will make sense. So yeah, go check out the practice version. Or you can even check out the cover I followed, since usually it's better to follow the original artist, since I may miss details here and there. But I just want to make it easier for all of y'all to learn the dance. But yeah, let's move on to the pre-chorus. Alright, so welcome to the pre-chorus. We'll be starting from facing to the back, but then to make it easier to explain, since I'm not in the tiny studio I was in for a bit, where you can see both the front and back of me. I'll be facing to the front, but then remember, at this point we're facing to the back. But I'll explain this 8 count face. The next 8 counts facing to the front. So we just turned 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sure the legs, you just step in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you just step in this way. She does some step which makes her hips move like sideways the whole time. I haven't been able to figure out what step it is, or if this looks awkward. I don't know if my hips are moving, but as long as your hips are shaking as you step, I think it's moving the knee, probably. But you'll start with your right leg. So you'll start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And at the same time, on 1, you're going to release your arms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll slowly come down. And on 7, 8, your right arm comes up for some reason. Or your left arm comes up for some reason. So your left arm comes up on 7, 8. And then to finish this off, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. You turn back to the front. But yeah, after you bring your arm up, it's like a ripple thing. It doesn't go all the way up. It's just like wow. Here, you're gonna continue the rest of your steps. It'll be on your right leg. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just 3 steps. And at that time, on 1, 2, your hand shoots up. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, it slowly comes to your face. It's kind of in this loose, close fist, like you're smelling your hand here. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, we spin to the right. So it will face it to the back. It would be spinning this way. But yeah, those are the moves. Let's do it again, but then this time I'll face the back. And then we'll start from here. From the separating, do this, and then you bring your hand up and you bring it in. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, for the next 8 count, what we're gonna do, since we just spinned around, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so what your hands are gonna do, they're gonna flick, right, flick, left, flick. So they start from down here, and they flick to the right, flick to the right, left. You flick your right hand, flick your left hand down. At the same time, kind of do one, you do a step to like balance yourself. Don't really need to do it, but 1, 2, when you flick it out, you sit on your right hip. So 1, 2, then 3, 4, you sit on your left hip. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you don't do anything, and then 6, 7, 8, you go right, left, right, and at the same time you're bringing your hands up, left, right. So all together, there'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then to finish this off, you're going to continue 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that part is interesting. But yeah, hips continue to do 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on 7, you'll just jump together and be straight together. As for the hands, your hands are up here for 1, 7, 8. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. You'll tap your wrists together. It'll be 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, no, sorry. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So you tap it 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, you do flower hands, but you first go to the front with your right hand for 5. 6, you go to you reverse it. And then 7, you do a big flower hand for 7. And then 8, you pull it across. I believe that's how the moves go, but it's pretty fast. Since in tempo it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It might take some time to practice. Just remember, wrist, 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 spin, reverse, full spin, pull away. So all together, it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll keep forgetting what the hips start, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then to finish this off, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here for 7, 8, we're simply bringing our hands down our chest to our waist for your 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you notice when I pull and I start bringing my hand down my body faces slightly to the left side. And then as I bring it down on 3, 4, it turns to the right side. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, you come back up. Your fingers are supposed to be intertwined loosely like this. I am bad at doing this move. My fingers end up like this. But try to intertwine them. So you're going to go 5, 6, 7, you'll start twirling your fingers in from the pinky forward, but then you leave your pointer finger on your other hand. That'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. You just tilt your head. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it gets into the chorus here. And that's the pre-chorus, so hopefully not too bad. Let's do that 8 count one more time, and then we'll do the whole pre-chorus with counts before we move on to the chorus. Starting from the 7, 8, then just go down. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 8, you can like just hit and return like 8 and. But most of this moves, like this can be freestyle. You can like wink on there. You can do whatever. But yeah, that's the first. So let's do the whole thing with counts. So starting from when you face back here, that'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, oh, sorry. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Alright, now with that out of the way, let's move on to the chorus, which will be a bit long, but we'll do good. So on to the chorus. Alright, so we're on to the chorus, so we just ended 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that move, we were here, we're gonna jump. Basically, we were together and just did the head tilt from the pre-chorus. We're gonna jump forward and point to the front. No, jump apart and point to the front. So 1, and then 2, we swipe back with both our hands, our right hand straight, and then at the same time we pick up our left leg. So go 2, 3, 4, we reach up here, and our hands are in peace symbols here for 4. So we reach as far as we can, so that in 5, 6 we can lean or sit back and bring our hands closer to our eyes. 5, 6, and then 7, 8, we jump in place. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's do that one more time and then go on. So that'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and now for the next count, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically, what you do is we were here on 7, 8. You're gonna step right, left, right, left. So out, out, in. So you step out with your right, step out your left, then you come back to your. And at the same time, when you step with your right, you place your left arm by the front of your hip on the right, and then the second one, you place your right arm on the front of your left hip. So that's on 1, 2, and on 3, 4, you kind of switch the hands. So you bring your right hand up first, and then you bring your left hand up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in this pose where you can just rest them on your. You can rest your chin on them if you want. But yeah. So after you do 1, 2, 3, 4, you're just gonna go 5, 6, where your hip goes from the right to the left. For 5, 6, and on 7, 8, you jump on your right leg and you point up. I think I point up. Point up and you jump twice. 7, 8. So all together, that count will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So after you do 7, 8, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So pretty much, we have 7, 8. We're gonna go 1. It's like a prep move where you bring both arms to like your right side. Here on 1, and then on 2, 3, 4, they swing above your head, going from the left side and then around to the right to make a circle. So 2, 3, 4, and on 5, you're gonna shoot your arms out. At the same time, you pick up your right leg. Yeah, pick up your right leg. So 5, 6, you bring your arms back. Palms are still facing outwards. 5, 6, and then you spin in place for 7, 8, and arms stay up here. Not too bad. Let's repeat that 8 count. So we just did 5, 6 over here, 7, 8. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So da da, and then just spin with where your legs are. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the next count pretty easy. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The head kind of follows the lyrics, but should hit on 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8 is a prep move, but I'll explain that later. So what you do is you bring your finger up. You're like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you're waving it up here, but your hand's completely straight as you wave it, and you come down for the 1, 2. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. And at the same time, your left hand is straight out next to you for this whole 8 count. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7. You're gonna be tapping on your head with your finger. At the same time, you take a step out with your right leg, and then we just keep moving our body towards there, and eventually our right hip will be pushed out. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8. We reset, and there's a prep move to do this whole next sequence. So 8, our arms will come back in. So let's do that whole 8 count. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Kind of weird with the counts, but with the music and we're just doing it, get used to it. Right, let's move on. Alright, for the next 8 count, so we're here 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. I'll start with 7, 8, 1. Okay. But basically, we're here on 8 on 1. Shoot both arms up, and then you step in with your left leg. 1, and then 2, you bring your arms down. So 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6. You can walk back to center back yourself. Your hands are gonna go around and then land on your face, like framing it on 6. So it'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, and then when they land on your face, your right leg also pops out this way. It'll be 5, 6, and then she does like a 7, 8, 1. But then there's a second time where she just does the move and she doesn't do the move. So I think the legs just happen. Like the second time she just walks on here. And that's like the same with the next 8 count. So whichever one feels comfortable. If you're here and then you just want to do 7, 8 and then just jump to get ready for the next move, that is all good. I think this is the only important one. 7, 8 is like a transition. But yeah, let's do that 8 count one more time. So here 7, 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Yeah, and then on 1 you land here. This is one of the things that she actually, you land straight. None of your legs are popped. But she also does this move differently, since one of the times on the move, the next move will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But the different part is on 1, 2, you land. On 3, 4, the first time she does it, she doesn't pop her left leg. but then she does it again at the ending, and for the ending she pops her left leg on there, so you can, which changes the next move. Since if you don't pop your left leg, you'll go right, left, right, as you bring your legs back. But if you pop your left leg, you'll do the opposite. So whichever one feels comfortable. I don't think you need to do both of them differently. You can pick one and then go with that. So me, I'll do what she does for the ending, where you pop one of your legs as you bring your hand up, and you do that. Right, let me explain the move. Hands is a heart with your fingers all the way out. You may see me struggle with this, and sometimes my fingers just curl like this. So I don't like that. There's so many hand movements, especially the second verse. They're like this. So on one, they are by your chest. So 1, 2, and on 3, 4, you bring them forward. 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. They slowly come back here. So let's do that one more time. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then from here, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this move, we're here for 5, 6, 7, 8. On 1, 2, 3, 4, you keep your thumbs together, but your fingers curl from now the middle out. So from your pointer finger out. From your pointer finger out. So it's 1, 2. So you have 2 counts to do that. And at the same time as you're doing that, your hips are rotated from the right to the left, but kind of just to get you to face back center. And you also dip a little bit. So 1, 2. And then 3, 4, you take steps to reset. So you can do left, right, since it helps with the next move. So do 3, 4. And then on 5, you step out with your left leg, and your arms, they become this dog symbols again, and they just close here. With 5, 6, they close in front of your eye, and you let go 5, 6. And on 7, 8, your hands curl in front of your face. 7, 8. And that's that count. So let's do it one more time, and then we'll go on. I think that's the second last move of the second last count. The song. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you can have fun with this move, since like add facials. Since if you notice, what I do is like when I do this, I kind of look up at my left finger as it curls, and I look back here. But you can like do just have fun. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're gonna go for the last 8 count. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So nothing too bad. Hands for 1, 2, 3, 4. You just tap in. I think it's left over right. If I'm wrong, I will mention here. I'll give myself permission to mention I'm wrong. But always check the thing. You tap 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. And at the same time, your hips are going right, back, like straight right, back, back left, left. Suddenly 1, 2, 3, 4. So like they're going in a circle, but they're taking their time. You don't have to make it as jarring. It's just by each tap, you should be taking your time to make a semicircle with your hips. That's on 1, 2, 3, 4. And on 5, 6, you come down, and then your hands hit together twice. So 5, 6. And then 7, 8, you pose. Bring up your left leg as much as you can. If you're flexible, this should be here on your ass. But I am not flexible, so I can't do that. But as much as you can. So that's 7, 8, and then we go into the second verse. But we'll do that later. So let's try that one. Yeah, let's try the whole sequence, or the whole chorus with counts. Then we'll go to the second verse. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and now we move on to the second verse, which I'll divide into two parts. There's a flow part and there's like I'll call it pre-chorus 2, even though it's part of the second verse. I'll call it verse 2, part 2 on there. But let's move to the second verse. Alright, welcome to the second verse. This whole part, or the part 1 of this part. I know I said it from split part 1 and part 2, but I'll split the counts part 1, part 2. The practice will still have the whole second verse. Since the difference will be here 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 will go straight down here, and the whole second verse will be down here for the whole section until you get up for when the song tempo changes. So we will go through the hand moves since your legs are always like this, but I don't want to keep you all this way, and my legs is going to be killing me if I'm here 5 minutes explaining this move like this. So I'll just stand and explain the moves as I'm standing. So here 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, you drop onto your left knee. That's B, and then you're gonna stay down there. So that'll be 1. You go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on 1, everything drops. On 2, flick out your right hand and then flick out your left hand. So that's 2, 3, 4. You make now this is the dog with 2 ears. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5, 6. You bring the dog up. And then she does like the person who's one does like certain head movements where she looks over. She's like this. It's like a lot of performance things you can keep in mind. That's the hands moving forward. She's looking over on it. So it's 5, 6, and then 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. You can look back to the front. So this just slowly comes out for the whole 8 counts. So all together, it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whereas I did the counts wrong. Since you look up at it and 7, 8, you. Na 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 na. Yeah. On 7, 8 is when you do the dog talking instead of 6 or 5 on 6, 7. It's 7, 8. So the last two. So it starts moving up on 6 and then 7, 8 goes that way. 5, 6, 7, 8. This arm stays up here. 1. Oh, the next one will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, we don't have anything. On 2, 3, your left arm now is going to do 2, 3. And then this is like kind of on 4 and or 4 between that, like that pocket between. We'll just do 4 to make it simple. So it'll be 2, 3, 4. You'll curl your hands here. It'll be 4, 5, 6. So you curl them into a face. So 4, 5, 6. It'll be curled into a fist here. And then on 7, open your hand. And then 8, they come back to being a dog. I'm going to drop this other hand since it's not doing anything. So 1, 2, 3. On 4, as you curl it out, you can like lean your head towards it. She does that on there. So 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. That's what we did. Now let's move on from here. So I have to do 5, 6, 7, 8. For the next 8 counts, I have to do the whole 7, 8. You're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I am gonna actually I'll leave this here since it counts in completely. So this hand was just up here. weighted. On 1, it just switches to an L and stays in place. So you stop doing the do, you do the L. And then one thing she does do with her head, like her chin's kind of low here. On 1, she like jolts awake and has a commanding presence on the audience. So whatever this is. So this is 1, and then you go 1, 2, you flip your hand, 3, you flip it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, you shoot straight up, and then you go 5, 6. So 4 shoot straight up, 5 come kind of to eye level, 6 come meet your other hand, and then 7. This hand makes a C if you're looking at the C. Everyone else sees like a backward C. And this one makes an L, so this is 7, and then 8 you combine to make B, which I assume is because of B komachi. So you make a B on here, even though everyone reads it as D. But this makes it a small letter B on 7, 8. So altogether that 8 count will be 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the next 8 count will be 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So over here, 1 there's nothing. On 2, you flick your right hand out, and then you flick your left hand out. So 2, 3, 4, you place your right in front or above your head, and then 5 you place here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They come down halfway, and then they come down fully to cover your head or your face. And 6, 7, and on 8 you just bring out your. It's not working since I can't see the camera from here, but you open up just your index fingers so that if your hands are close, they just see your eyes for your 7, 8, and then that's where we'll end the first part of this section. Okay, so nothing too complicated. It's just flick, flick, place, place, down, down, open. Yes. So let's try that whole section. The only thing we'll do this time we'll go on the floor. Basically, they go on the floor. You hear 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll just drop 1. Oh, that knee crack. But yeah, you'll just drop 1, and then you start doing the 2, 3, 4. Start doing all the moves from there. So just add that in, and we'll have this as the counts for the first part before we go on to the second part. Okay, we'll start from here. There'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we'll start from here before we finish the chorus. That'll be 5, 6, 7. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm almost messed. Actually, I messed up over there. But you guys get the gist of it on there. So we will go on from there. I don't know why I got up. We gotta start from here. So next move is just gonna be, we just did 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is when we get up from the ground. And the way she gets up, she kind of like pushes her hip out. So with the left hip and then the right hip. But her body is still kind of facing forward. So weird get ups. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the arms kind of assist with that. So that's so basically, you're on the ground, your hands come up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and you slowly go around, and then you get up for 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the next count will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this whole time, when you jump together, and then your right leg will be tapping, but we'll focus first on the hands. So your hands go out, like around your chest, and then they fall down. So 1, 2, and then 3, 4. They come by, like from the middle, and then they come by your mouth here. And 3, 4. Like 3, 4, they meet here, and then 5, 6, you send them out, and then at the same time you look up with your hands. Since during this whole time, I think this one you look up, you look at the camera, and then you look up on your hands for 5, 6, and then 7, 8, as you bring them down, you look at your hands for 7, 8. And then this whole time, your leg is just tapping on every beat. Okay. Not too bad. So let's try that 8 count one more time. Will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So after you do 7, 8, the next 8 count will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically, you step out with your right leg, and then your arms go to the left, so you can peek your face out from the right side of your arms. So 1, 2, and then 3, 4, you just switch your weight. So before it was on your right hip, you switch it to the left hip here for 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. Your head just goes in a half a circle, and your arms stay in front of your head. Like the whole part of the song, it sounds like she's going insane for that section. Like the whole song's up and cheery, then they just add a beat change for this part. So 5, 6, 7, 8, you're looking at your arms. And then let's finish this off so that we can do everything it counts. You're 5, 6, 7, 8, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. So kind of fast. So we just did. Where were we? We were here 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna go right arm shoots down, left arm shoots up for 1, 2, 3. They turn as they grab something, and on 4, you pull in with your elbows, and at the same time your chest also like goes forward as you pull it in that way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You flick your hands out, but then you bring them quickly back. And at the same time, you take a step forward with your right leg. That'll be 5, 6, and then 7, 8. Your head rotates for 7, 8. It kind of leads on to the next one since you're rotating right to left. For the second chorus, your hand starts this way. So you end up looking at your hand, and then you'll just continue from there. But yeah, that's the second verse. Here's what we're going to do. Let's combine everything from part 1 to part 2. So I'll start again from the beginning of part 1, and then we can you just continue from where it is. So we'll start here from this whole thing, and then we'll just continue with the counts from there. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Yes. And now to mention things I forgot to mention. During this part, your right leg is still tapping. Like during this whole 8 count after you step out, it continues to tap on every count. And then I realized back in the beginning why this count felt weird. Since you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, it goes 5, 6, and then 7, 8. So you start this on 5. That's before the L move. But yeah, that's the second verse. Let us move on to the second chorus, and then we're almost so close to be done this song. But yeah, second chorus. Right now we're on to the second chorus. Remember from the pre-chorus we just did 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll continue kind of from there. So you're gonna go 1, land. So much of ice here is falling, guys. Help. eye is gonna be bald. 1 sec. So we're here 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. The next move will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nothing too complicated. Hands, pretty much. 1, they clap in front, right on top of left, and then you swing out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And at the same time as you do that, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you just pick up your left leg. And then this hand kind of stays for 2, 3, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you do 5, 6, 7, 8. So you still keep this leg up. And you hop twice on your right, twice on your left. And your arms are just, it's like you're about to rest on them. But they're just like next to your face. So that's 5, 6, and 7, 8. Here. So all together, that'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you feel like it, you can like slowly drop this as you do 2, 3, 4, and then just hop here if you don't feel like you're gonna fall as you do that. You can do that. So yeah, let's go on. So after 5, 6, 7, 8, you're gonna go. This is what I meant by the chorus repeats but doesn't repeat. You'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you've gone through the first chorus, you'll see it's the same moves. From there, the walk-in, where you go right, left, and then you swing your hips. But now instead of pointing up, we're pointing forward. Here, it's like we're saying they're the idol. I think I forgot to look at the lyrics. We'll look at it if we do decide to do a cover of this, since I wanna see if I can do this dance in heels, but the jumps scare me. So many jumps. But I do 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's literally the only difference. So let's do that one more time. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then from here, the next 8 count will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So same first 4 counts where you jump out with this prep, and then you swing your arms on top of your head for 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. You'll tap close to your knee and your thigh, then come back, and then your leg comes back on the last one. At the same time, instead of moving your body to there, you kind of lean your shoulder forward, so you can like have this curvy pose here for 5, 6, 7, 8. Nothing too bad, only your parts 5, 6, 7, 8. For the next count, you'll go 5, 6, 7, 8, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So still do this 1, 2. Let me demonstrate and then I'll go through. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. So we still do the 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, the only difference is this goes more on the lyrics. So 5, 6 is like 5, 6. Then 7, 8 we point. So we tap our cheek twice, and then 7, 8 point on here, and we bring up our left leg. Yeah, so not too bad. So once more, it's just 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Alright, and then from here, the next 8 count will be 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we just get out from this pose and we walk right, left, right, jump. And then we do left, right, jump. So the next left, right, jump, right, left, jump. For the hands, they swing up and then come down on the jump. And you swing up and then you tap, jump. So altogether will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can just walk in back here and then back here. You can walk backwards for both of them. I think that's what they want you to. That's the feeling that she had. I don't know if she's the one to make the choreo. That's the choreo that got popular, and then I realized this is the actual choreo. Oh, so I know since I get recommended a lot of different choreos, which are all good, but there's always one where everyone's learning, just like K-pop. Right, 5, 6, 7, 8 here, and then the next move will be 1. Will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So not too bad. You hear 6, 7, 8. You go left jump, right jump. Ignore my finger. So left jump, right jump, then right left. So step with your right, step with your left, and at the same time, right hand comes up, left hand comes up, and then you just hit on 7, and then open up on 8. So 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you can do a bounce on there if you want. So altogether, that 8 count will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and now for the next 8 count, we just did 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we just jump up here, and then as we jump on 1, 2, our hands are waving. Here for 1, 2, 3, 4, they stop, and you bring down your right, left, and as you bring them down, your palms facing you. So right, left, and then you make a cross with your left up first, your right up first, and then you turn to your left. And then the cross can be tidy since it's just by your chest. Doesn't need to be a big cross, just 7, 8. So all together will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then to finish off the chorus, it's the same move as the first chorus. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So same exact move. Just I think she's more excited here. So for the second one, she goes lower and does this. That's the main difference. But yeah, we're done the second chorus. So let's do everything with counts. And then we'll go into the bridge, part 1 and part 2, then end in. And then we're done. And you'll have known Yoasobi Idol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Yeah. We're done. Hopefully, if you're watching, I think the only thing I forgot to mention is where this left hand is as you're doing this. Just by your hip, or your waist should be fine. But yeah, that's the second chorus. Let us move on to the bridge. Yeah, the bridge. Alright, now we're on to the bridge. So we just did 5, 6, and 7, 8. The next one will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So pretty much we're 7, 8. We drop our left leg here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can slowly come up. And your right hand goes up, and then stays around this angle in front of you. Be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. Your right hand kind of comes by your cheek. You can push your left hip out for 5, 6. She does kind of a wink with her left eye as she goes. Here's like 5, 6. Like 5, 6, you're like pushing up, and then 7, you jump out, and then you open up your camera. So jump out in camera hands and then open it up. So altogether, that 8 count will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, for the next count, I'm gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So nothing too complicated. Your hands, 1, 2, they don't do anything. On 3, place your left hand facing you. 4, place your right hand facing away from you. And then they go open, close. Or 3 times you change. 1, 2, 3. That may confuse people, but with the counts it'll make sense. So your hands, just remember, left that's open, right that's left that's facing forward, right that's facing backwards. Now let's go on to the legs. So this is 2, 3, you'll go 4, 5, 6. So right, left, right, and on 7, this hand doesn't change. It should be facing, your left hand should be facing you, like the palm. Then right hand comes behind left on 7, and on 8 your fingers curl in to grab your left hand. And it should be by your face as you do this. So 7, 8. So altogether, that count will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on the 7, 8, you just slide in your left leg and you place it in. Try to not shift too far from center. So you just slide in, you might be off this way slightly, but then you can fix it up later. We do 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically, you're here on 7, 8. You'll take tiny steps with your right and left. I don't even think I see them taking. I see you taking them, but I see the hips moving this way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And at the same time, your finger goes in front of your lips, like you're saying, shh, oh no. Say 1, 2, 3, 4. She does another wink. All the facial stuff you guys can experiment with, but I think the wink is very nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hands are gonna go right on top of left, and then left on top of right. And at the same time, you do these steps. You do steps right, left. 5, 6, and then 7. Both hands shoot up, and 8. Your left hand now is grabbing in between your right fingers. And then as you do that on 7, 8, as you do that, you will also bring your hand down. So all together, that 8 count will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then for the next 8 count, it's mostly hands. It's gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. This pop sometimes is kind of weird. But your hands over here for 8. You'll first curl down your fingers, like your right arm's fingers. So 1, 2, and then 3, 4, you open all of them. For 3, 4, and then 5, 6, you separate. For 5, 6, and then 7, your right hand comes by your heart area, and then you pop your chest. And at the same time, your hand also opens up for 7, and then they can close slowly for 8. 7, 8. So all together, it'll be up. And your leg, you can have your right leg popped up, but then it doesn't move as much. So you're here. It'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then from here, go to 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So pretty much, legs you step in right, left, left to the out, and then you slide it in slowly. Doesn't need to reach you by 8 cents on the next count where you step again for this leg. On there, just remember you just slide it out and then bring it in. So that's what the legs are doing. Right, left, right. Slide in something every 2 counts. What your hand's doing, you're going to start with your right hand. It's going to go up your body line. I know your curves, if you have curves. Okay, so do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your hand spins in the air for 5, 6. And on 7, you shoot your hand out, and then 8, you bring it up to your lips. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. So we repeat the same thing with the other side. So here, as you do 7, 8, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your hand, 7, 8. So the same moves, just everything's mirrored. So you start with your left, right now goes out, and your hands still going. Finger, around, and steps out. We're almost done with this section of part 1. Since the music kind of changes, so I'll have bridge part 2. So we do 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna keep the steps going. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this time we start with our right and our hands up. There's no out step, so just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And our hands, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're in prayer motion but facing down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And on 5, I can't see very clearly since the video is sideways. I don't know exactly what the hands are doing, but this looks cool. So we have like hands overlapping and your pointer fingers are on each other, and then you should be able to see between each of the fingers, or they should be able to see your eyes. That's on 5, 6, and then 7, 8, you can release. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's only for a second. But you can do whatever you want to. You can even just add stuff. Let's finish it up. So you do 5, 6, 7, 8. Gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, you jump out and you're kind of leaning forward and you're reaching out your arm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, you bring them in. So 5, 6, 7, 8, you shoot up. I think palms are facing out. You have 5, 6, 7, 8. And then let me finish this off since we just have which I'll have like a separate 4 count. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you just spin, spin, release. And that's where we'll end the first part of the bridge. Not there. So hopefully not too complicated. We can go over. Let's go over everything with count so you can get a chance to practice, and then we'll do the second part of the bridge and then onto the ending. So same place we started for the second verse from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I realize I probably forgot to bring this up. But y'all remember. Oh, you can even just, if you hit down here, you're good. Like, bring it up isn't as important as if you just want to make it as clean as you want. But that's the first part of the bridge. We can move on to the second part, which is the slower part of the bridge. Alright guys, welcome back to the second part of the bridge. So we just finished with the hand spin here. What we're gonna do for the next 8 counts, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on 1, you just drop down here, and then you're looking down on the floor. And then this whole part is like interpretive. You can feel it with the music as it goes along. So it's hard to count this part since there's no beats around. So you're on 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, 6, you can look up, and then 7, 8, you bring your hand to your chest. On 7, 8. So nothing too bad. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the next move will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So pretty much what your hands doing, we come up here, it's like you go and grab something and you slowly bring it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's nothing. And then there's throw, throw, land. You'll hear in the music, I think there's some beats on there for each of the throws. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you're now facing this way, and you'll be facing directly this way. So nothing too complicated. So do 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this part's kind of weird. So you land here 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Your hand is by your face, and then you go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on 4, 5, your fingers curl in, and on 6, your hands open, and then it just kind of pops up. But it's very hard to do if you're in this position. So you can just lean your head back. It'll be easier. 5, 6, and then 7, 8. There isn't much anything. It's just sort of reverberating. So 6, 7, 8. Then the last 8 count, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, swing your hand out. 3, 4, get up. And then 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You spent that 4 times. Turn it around. And then I'll just finish this off. You'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you do like promise hands behind your back here. And then you slowly, you don't need to release, but as you turn around on 4, you'll have to release. And then that's the whole section. So let's repeat everything from there, and then we'll add the next part. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, that's that part. Continue from here. So do 1, 2, 3, 4. As you turn, you're going to separate here, and then you'll be turning to your left. And 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, turn to your left, and we'll start again from 1. Since it's with the counts for 4, 4, now we have the full 8 count. Should be good. The moves would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on 1, you jump out and you're in a wide stance, and you're just tapping your right leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4, heads facing down also. For 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, 6, you put your hand by your chest. For 5, 6, and then 7, 8, you look up. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then to finish this off, after 5, 6, 7, 8, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's a whole jump, and then you go into the ending. But basically, we're here 5, 6, 7, 8. You slide in for 1, 2, 3, 4. You look over at the camera. 3, 4. And then 5, 6. You point to the camera. 5, 6, 7. Your left hand shoots up. And then on 8, you do a big jump where you pick up your legs or your feet and you bring them up. And then the jump will initiate like a whole running sequence for the ending. But yes, so that's the second part of the bridge. Let's do it all together. We'll start, do the same thing we did for the second verse. We'll start from here, and then now we'll combine the whole part since it's not that long on there. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we get on to the ending, and we're almost done. The ending's a lot of partying and some most repeat from there, so hopefully we all have fun. But yeah, let's do the ending for the song. Alright, now we're at the ending, which is all nice and fun. Yeah, I don't think there's any too hard parts of any like new parts, and some parts you've already seen on there. So we'll just get right into it. We ended the bridge with jumping, which I realize it's kind of weird. But we do 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So literally right after the jump, you just keep running and you keep this hand up here. The round doesn't matter which leg you start with. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. And on 5, 6, 7, 8, your hand just goes around in a circle and then they'll meet in the middle. It's nothing too bad. Easier to practice once we do everything together. But yeah, just run and do this. So after that whole run and you do this, the next move will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So pretty much do this whole run. Here's like a prep. And then we can step out with I usually do my right foot. And I think that's what she was doing. But yeah, you step out with the right, left, right, left. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Up here it meets into a heart shape. Or you bring it down on 5. And you can jump together for 5, 6. Yeah, for 5, 6. And then 7, 8. She brings the heart forward. I don't know what kind of stance she's doing. I think she's pushing the hip out. I feel like every time I do it, I just look awkward. You have 5, 6, 7, 8. But yeah, pretty much give the heart to the audience. You're good. But yeah, not too bad. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the next count will be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So that's the same as the first chorus. Yeah, it's first chorus. Which is what I was mentioning before about her doing the moves differently twice. Which means you can like play around with it and just do the important parts. So I just did 5, 6, 7, 8. The only difference is you go 1, 2. So before we were here and we just went 1, 2. This time we're jumping to that side. As you go 1, 2. Then we'll go again 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So we do the same leg out. She kind of picks up her legs and she's more upbeat here. So you can keep your leg off the floor for you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Here, your hands are by your chest again. And I'm doing the wrong hands. Do this again. I don't like this move. My hands suck at doing hand motion. Just with practice, I think I just gotta really think about it. But yeah, that's that count, not too different. And then this next 8 counts also the same. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just has the same thing I mentioned about the legs. So this time, if you watch the cover, this is when she pops her left leg, but then the first time she just went out and then center went the left. While this one she went out and then went right, left, right, left. So you can pick whichever one you feel comfortable. I feel like it's easier for me to pop my leg and then continue from there. So do 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you'd go the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So almost the same. We were here. This is the same 1, 2, where you swing your hip around from right to left. And then you take a step, 3, 4, 5, 6. You do the same leg step as your hand meets in the middle, like the two fingers meet. 5, 6. And then 7, 8, you just step right, left. And just flick your right hand out and then your left hand down. So 7, 8. And then for the next 8 count, this is the newer parts. I think from here everything's new. Okay, so you do 5, 6, 7, 8. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So pretty much you just did 7, 8. You go fist, fist, left hand in front, right hand in front as you open them up. Left hand, right hand in front, and then hands stay here. So left, right, stay here. As for body, nothing's happening for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing's happening. Now on 5, 6. You have like 5, 6, 7 to do this whole thing. I keep rushing it when I'm doing it. But you have like 5, 6, 7, 8. Like on 7 is when you start turning. And you're slowly looking at the camera until you're almost like all the way turned to the back. Right, this move is the same usual we used to, where we go from the right to the left and we dip down a little. So it's 5, 6, and then 7 you start turning, and then 8 you're facing the back. And then from here for 5, after 5, 6, 7, 8, you will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So pretty much all you do, release your hands for 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 5, 6 you start looking backwards. Then 7, 8 you like turn in to start walking over. So nothing too complicated. To do all that, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you take, basically, do it this way. Take a step with the right, then the left. Then you open up the same thing we did in the first part of the bridge. Then you bring your arms together. 5, 6, 7, 8. And you have your left on top of your right. 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here, we'll just bring our hands up for 1, 2, 3, 4. And at the same time, we slide our right leg in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, we bring our hands in front of her face. She kind of has it like, they're not clasping. I'm doing mine clasping since that feels natural to me. But hers is like, they're almost clasping. They're like, it's like she's got handcuffs or something. But not really, because the fingers all look different. So you can take a look, or you can just bring their hands and have them clasped, since it makes sense for me to do that. So do that for 5, 6, 7, 8. So the move pretty much is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, you can move forward. Then the next count will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So separate, separate, and then we just turn towards the left as we do that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think there's anything too complicated with this part. Most is just remember it on just the endings, probably complicated. But yeah, so we just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have to do 2 counts at once since it's the same movement. So you go right, jump, but this skipping motion. I'm sure most of you did this as kids. As you just go around and you skip this way. That's what we're doing. The only thing we're changing is the hands. So we landed here on 8. On 1, we swing our hands to the back. So it goes 1, 2, 3. So there's this swing that she does. She doesn't start with her hands back in when you spin around. She spins and then places the hands on the 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 5, 6, 7, 8. You hit 5, 6, 7, 8. So hit up, hit up. Sorry, I'm hitting on the wrong count. So you go 5, 6, 7, 8. Hit up when you jump. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. And you go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5, 6, 7, 8. You melt your hands down as you turn around for that. And we're pretty much at the last 2 8 counts for the ending. Alright, for the last 8 count, well, not the last 8 count, second last 8 count. Next one we're doing will be 5, 6. So just bend around and then come back down. It'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty much on one, place your right leg in front, and then it stays there for the whole song until the last 8 count. 1, you place your hand here, and then your hands are gonna go right, left, up, up, bring it down, and then spin twice. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 7, 8. Don't release them. My flowers is not looking as well, but yeah. That's what your hands are doing. So you go right, left, up, up, and then when your hands are all the way up on the floor, your head turns up, and then do 5, 6. You grab, pull down, and then you go back to looking forward. But you don't pull all the way down. Your hand's still above your head. For 5, 6, then you go 7, 8. Where you do 2 flowers with your wrists next to each other, so you can just reset and then bring it down, or whichever way you want to do it. So let's repeat that 8 count one more time. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then from here, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, end. And then the song ends there. Hopefully I have those counts right. May not, but they're on beats. So your hand just separates for 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, you swing your left hand to touch your right hip. For 5, 6, you swing back. So you just, I don't think your head moves. Yeah. So 5, 6, and 7. 7, you step out, point your left hand straight up sky with the finger pointing up there, and then you can do a wink. So she always winks. 6, 7, 8. And then that's the end of the song. And then the journal. So we can go over the whole part of the song with counts. And then from there, you can feel free to check out the practice version to do the music. So from the beginning of the ending, when we did the jump. So I'll start from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all I'll start from. So that we get ready, and then we continue from there as we do the whole sequence. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, end. Oh, the counts. Okay. Practicing is good. There. So practicing is amazing. Go check him out. We'll go from there. But yes, that is it for the Oshi Yoasobi Idol Dance explanation. Hopefully you all enjoyed and had fun, and you finally get to learn this dance on there. This dance is not, for some of you it won't be too hard. I'm just used to boy groups a lot. So the whole details and angles always is a trouble for me. But it's still a fun dance. Very hype. I like the part switches where this music just changes. So nice and good. But yes, I will let you all go. You can feel free to check out the practice version. Or if you want, you can check out the other tutorials I have, since I usually do other J-pop tutorials, Vocaloid, all those fun stuff. So you can go check them out, see if there's any song I have done that you may have wanted to learn a while back, but no one does the J-pop tutorials except like one other channel does it consistently for dance tutorials. But yes, let me let you all go. Thank you all so much for coming to dance with me, and I hope you all had fun. I'm gonna fall. But yeah, I hope you all had fun and you got to enjoy dancing. So I will head off, and I hope you all have an exciting day or night or morning, afternoon, whatever you watch at the time, whatever you're practicing. But yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye bye. Yeah.